Sarah, Israel has been conducting some raids out in the West Bank as it wages this war against Hamas. How extensive are these Israeli military operations?
Very extensive, to say the least. You know, the Israeli military says it has been conducting wide-scale, what it calls counterterrorism activity in the West Bank, where they have arrested more than 60 Palestinians in the last day or so. I should also mention that the tensions in the West Bank very, very high, especially after that blast at the hospital, because the Palestinians basically do not believe the Israeli evidence or Israeli military's intelligence that Israel was not responsible for that blast. And they don't believe the U.S. intelligence that seems to, at this point, confirm the Israeli intelligence. They believe that it was undertaken by Israel, and that is something that they certainly cannot forgive and have been out protesting in very large numbers. But there have been smaller scale clashes that have ended in deaths of Palestinians. The Palestinian Authority said that there are about 7 Palestinians who have been killed overnight during one of those raids by the Israeli military. And so, you know, the Israeli military says in that operation in Tulkarim, they went into a refugee camp and ended up arresting about 10 people there, but 7 Palestinians, according to the PA, were killed. That is just ratcheting up the tensions, as you might imagine, in the West Bank, which of course is not run by Hamas. It is run by what the international community recognizes as the leader of the Palestinian people, the Palestinian Authority, Wolf.
Sarah, how fearful are Palestinians over there on the West Bank of Israeli settler violence?
Look, there has been an uptick, a big uptick of violence by settlers against Palestinians. I don't know if the word is fear. Yes, that is there, but it's more anger. It's more rage in having to deal with that as well. We do know that there has been an uptick because of this group named Beit Salem and others looking at the activity of settlers in the area, which has always been a flashpoint for Palestinians everywhere, but specifically and particularly in the West Bank. I want to let you see what Beit Salem, this group that tracks settler violence, that believes that that is a full occupation by Israel that needs to end. They say that the settler violence against Palestinians has risen in both frequency and intensity, with soldiers and police officers fully backing the assailants. Under the cover of war, settlers are carrying out such assaults virtually unchecked. That is the group Beit Salem, the Israeli human rights organization. I also want to mention there are about 700,000 settlers in the West Bank, but conversely, they're terrified as well, and they will tell you so. And they constantly say, look, we feel like we are just defending ourselves, defending our families. And so you have this awful back and forth between the two groups. But internationally, the settlements are not recognized and are considered illegal, but this is a battle that has been going on long before this major war has started. Wolf.
Sarah Seidner reporting from Jerusalem. Thank you.